Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing this evening? A lot of things going on at the University of Miami. As you guys know, and as you can see on the screen, basically, they getting it in, man, recruiting. They're getting it in. A lot of kids came through, a lot of official visits, yeah. And as you can see on the screen right here, it says dead period. Also give you basically a breakdown of what Miami is able to do and can't do so they won't violate any recruiting, you know, policies or whatever. So the NCAA won't try to put us on no probation or try to hit us with no violations. You know how it goes. But anyways, man, how you guys doing today? Leave that on the screen for a little bit more so you guys, when you're coming in, you can see it. Um, Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to help the channel to grow a little bit, share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook and any IG or whatever. Facebook and all of that, Twitter. Um, so basically, right now we're going into the debt period after today. So basically, what's okay is phone calls, text, emails, social media action of approval. So hit these guys up on social media. You can text them, you can email them, or whatever if you're a coach or you're a representative of the University of Miami. Okay, recruiting materials, central corresponding. Not quite sure what they mean by that, but that's okay too. I guess you could give them some information or whatever. But what's not allowed is evaluations, campus visit, complimentary admissions, basically don't let them come on campus, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. You can't hold no camps and, have the recruits come, that kind of stuff. And no in person. You can't meet up with a recruit, try to convince them to come to the University of Miami. So recruiting wise, stay away from the nose and we'll be fine. No violations, no NCAA, putting their noses where it don't belong and shit like that. No other school hating on us, looking for reasons, we get that a lot. So right now, all right, I think let me get that off the screen real quick. All right, so as you guys know, we got a new head coach. He's been doing recruiting, getting staff together, evaluating and stuff like that. I know a lot of you guys are excited about the stars, the top name players that's coming down here, making visits. Of course, Wednesday coming up, you'll start seeing some, early signing day. Hopefully, Miami can get a handful of kids. Hopefully, the ones that, we did have committed, the ones that Mario think that'll fit his system, whatever system he's going to run down here. Hopefully, those guys stick. So far, so good. We only had one decommit since Mario's arrived at Miami, and that's linebacker Justin Medlock. So hopefully the other guys stick. Hopefully they fit into whatever he's running. I know you guys have been talking about the OC job. I've seen a couple names. I see Joe Brady. I see y'all talking about this guy, Browse or whatever his name is. Listen, it's a it's a process, but in due time, all this stuff will come out. Audio is messed up. Can barely hear you. Hold on a second. Let me check. Let me check the mic. Let me check the mic. Let me check the mic. What they probably did is they probably switched my audio again. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Do I sound a lot better now? Do I sound a lot better? Y'all let me know in the chat. Put a thumbs up in the chat if the audio is fixed. Can you guys hear me now? Does the audio still sound bad? Let me know. I still sound bad, guys? Let me know in the chat. Do I still sound bad? A lot of people saying I sound muffled. Still sound muffled. All right, so oh man, sound bad. It's okay. So I got it's good, sound bad, sounds bad, bro. Okay, damn. You got Hurricane Mike. What's going on with my mic tonight? How about now? Do I sound better, guys? Let me know. How about now? Ain't really messed with me way back then, but how about now? Cause I'm up right now. Do I sound better right now? 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. If I sound better, put thumbs up in the chat. I knew I shouldn't let that guy from FSU come in here and mess around with my computer. All right, perfect. All right. So I see a lot of thumbs up. I see the okay. So all right, yeah, man. So basically, you know, recruiting going on. As you guys see, there's some do's and don'ts right now. Basically, at 12 o'clock tonight, all contact with the kids that Miami's recruiting. Crystal ball. Basically, it'll go from in-person visits, contacts, on campus. It'll all just go straight to text messages, emails, and phone calls. All right, so I see a lot of okay. So all right, so now, as you guys know, man, Miami got a lot going on right now. It's a lot going on in college football. Period. Um, Heisman Trophy ceremony just went down. No surprise there. Bryce Young won the thing. Nice speech, gave thanks to everybody, the normal, the usual. You know, shout out to Alabama. It is what it is. That's two Heisman Trophy winners back to back. Last year it was Devontae Adams. This year it's Bryce Young. So that's a nice accomplishment for Alabama, the machine, whatever you want to call them. Miami got their own machines in the work. Mario Cristobal got his hand full. He's trying to get some things together. He's trying to put us on, eventually on the level of an Alabama, Georgia, and all of them. So staff. I've been hearing names like I said, Joe Brady. What's the guy from FSU name? I think it's Brills or something like that. I don't really want that dude, to be honest with you. Because if you go, it's a photo of him floating around, putting the U down, and I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, "Well, that ain't really that bad or whatever." Devontae Smith, what did I call him? Did I call him what did I call him? That's tough. Yeah, but the guy from FSU who throwing the U down, I don't want that dude, man. I'd rather Joe Brady over him. I don't know how y'all feel. But we like I said, college football is taking off. Miami is in the news like almost every day. Yeah, Kendall, that's the dude's name. So Manny Diaz, of course, a lot of y'all want to move on from Manny Diaz, and I mean rightfully so. Manny Diaz has already moved on, but before Manny Diaz left the University, Miami, he had his own statement to say about the university, basically saying that Penn State is linebacker U and this, that, and the third. The linebacker U, the DBU, and all that. Miami started all of that. We call ourselves that. So when he left talking about I'm going to Penn State, which is linebacker U or whatever. Well, Manny Diaz, if I'm not mistaken, ain't you a linebacker coach? Weren't you a defensive coordinator? Why couldn't Miami get linebackers under you, sir? Isn't that your specialty? So us not being LBU
Isn't that your fault, sir? Wasn't you over this defense for 8 years? I'm sorry, 6 years. Ain't that on you? Isn't that why we not linebacker you? Trying to throw shots before you leave? Well, you know me. I like to joke around. I like to, take my own shots every now and then. So I seen Manny Diaz walking out into the stadium at Penn State, looking around. It's all empty. And I thought to myself, man, isn't that foretelling, Manny? Isn't that the future right in front of you? Empty stadium because you done just gave up a 600-yard game. Somebody don't rush for 600 yards on you. Somebody don't pass for maybe 600 yards on you. Ain't that what you did in Miami? Gave up the most yards rushing in the game and then gave up the most yards passing in the game. But you taking shots before you leave? I understand you and your feelings. You feel hurt. We brought in a real coach and then you had to leave. I understand. I understand, Manny. You felt like the way they managed things down to the end of letting you go, you feel like a hurt ex, basically. Basically, Miami has moved on from you, and now you hurt. You and your feelings. That's tough. That's tough. But you know what? Go be great at Penn State, Manny. I ain't praying on your downfall. That's for sure. I might crack a joke, but I ain't praying on your downfall. I want to see you deep. I want to see you do good. It ain't work out for you here at Miami, but I best assured I knew you had good intentions when you was the head coach of Miami. It just was too big of a job for you. It is what it is, man. Go to Penn State, do what you do. I'm glad you're at Penn State. Actually, that's that's less money we got to give. Shout out to Manny Diaz for not wasting no time, not taking a vacation or nothing like that, because he could have did that and then just after his 2-year vacation collect his $8 million. But he went ahead and said, "Hey, man, let me go back home. Let me go back home." Mario came back home to Miami. He's born and raised here, went to school here, won championships here. It's a dream come true to be close to home and coach your alma mater. That's tough. Now, Manny Diaz, most of you guys, I don't know if you do know or not, but Manny Diaz is a Pennsylvania guy. He is. Manny Diaz was not raised down here in Miami or in Dade County. He was raised up there in Pennsylvania. He was not raised with Daddy Diaz. He was raised with his mom and stepdad up in Pennsylvania. So when you heard Warren Sapp says Manny Diaz is not a real Cuban, and I don't endorse what he said, but when he said that, he basically meant Manny Diaz was not raised in a Spanish home. So that's why he don't speak Spanish. Who do speak Spanish, though? My boy Mario Cristobal. His introduction press conference, of course, he laid it out for you. Somebody asked him to speak Spanish, and he handled that. I still ain't get nobody to translate it for me, but I know one person I cannot ask, and that's you, Manny Diaz. But like I said, we're gonna leave Manny alone. Good luck at Penn State, Manny. Good luck. Now let's shift gears a little bit. Let's take a quick drive up to Tallahassee. Now, from my understanding, Florida State just hired them a new AD. A new AD. Not just any AD. Now, I heard they went after the guy at Louisville. Try to get him to come. And then the guy says, no, I don't want to. Plain and simple. And then he retired. He basically quit his job and stayed unemployed rather than go to Florida State. So you're telling me unemployment is better than Florida State? I can't make this shit up, guys. I can't make this shit up. If I was a comedian, this is just fresh and this is just nice material. I'd go on stage and have a whole show about them hiring this booster. Yes, they hired a booster. Now they did have another candidate from Alabama. The guy, I forgot his name, but he was also a Florida State alumni. He's an alumni, guys. This is a guy that graduated from Florida State. He got to have some kind of love for Florida State. But guess what? This guy turns down the job. He said, I would rather stay at Alabama. I would rather stay at Alabama. I don't want to go to that shit show. Not what's going on in Tallahassee. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to put my name in that. My boy said, yeah, my boy Jeff. There you go in the chat. Jeff. There you go. That's the name. Jeff. Jeff says he don't want to go ruin his name at Florida State because they broke. They ain't got no money. Florida State is broke. Yes. Now, here's what's going on. It's kind of despicable of Florida State, and it is what it is. Here's what they're trying to do. So they're trying to remodel Doak Cam Stable. I mean Doak Cam Stadium, not stable. Well, it's something like a stable, but they're trying to remodel it. Now, as you know, Miami is a private school. What we want to do, we use our own money. We don't use the city money. We don't use taxpayers' money. We don't use none of that. We do it. We man up and we do it on our own. See, with Florida State, though, they need approval from the city. They need approval for anything they do. They're not like us. We're a private institution. They're not. They get funding from the state. So now these guys are proposing remodeling their stadium or whatever, and the government basically told them, no. Those rusty toilets that y'all got is gonna stay there. Y'all better go, hey, scrubbing bubbles, some Febreze, some bleach. Hey man, call up a cleaning service. Clean up your dirty stadium, but you're not remodeling. The city won't allow it. Because here's what the city wants to do with that money. They want to take that money, that $100 million that you raised. Yes, the $100 million. Remember Florida State talking about they raised $100 million? Well, the city wants to use that $100 million for a good cause. And you know what that cause is? Homelessness. There's a lot of homelessness in Tallahassee that they would rather use that money for. And I can't blame them. Why would you rather remodel a stadium so people could come there and sit comfortably and watch y'all lose? Why? When we could just help the homeless with that money. Now, why do I call Florida State broke? From what I'm hearing, they raised $100 million, right? That's a lot of money. Woo, man. Damn, that's a lot of money. We could do what we want with $100 million. But what's the problem then? Oh, you raised $100 million, but you owe 106. So you raised $100 million, but you owe 106. Why not go the extra yard and get the extra 6? I mean, you don't bleed 100 out of your boosters and all of them. Why can't you just go ahead and get another 6 and even it out? So now you're debt free. 106 in the chat. Shout out to 106 in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 106 in the chat. Florida State, that's a familiar number, ain't it? 106. That's tough. So no remodel. Sorry, Florida State. No remodel. You're gonna have to sit this one out. Go clean your rusty toilets. That's tough. But you know what? Why you on Florida State, T2? Why are you talking? Because in the whole process of us talking about us going to get Mario Cristobal, us trying to do whatever it is that we're doing at Miami, whether it's the AD or whatever facilities, upgrades, and all this. You know what Florida State fans were saying? Miami ain't got no money. Miami ain't gonna be able to get Mario Cristobal from Oregon. Miami ain't got Nike money. Miami ain't got no Phil Knight money. Miami ain't gonna do nothing. Miami's so cheap. Miami ain't got their own stadium. That was Florida State this whole time. Now, what I seen came to pass. Miami went and got Cristobal. We don't need no Phil Knight money. We don't need no Nike money. We got it done. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Florida State? I see a few of y'all in here. Shout out to the Florida State fans that came in here. Zoe, we got Henry Lee in here. Oh, Henry Lee, what's up? Why this T2I guy always worried about Florida State money? Ain't no money to worry about, Henry Lee. Ain't no money. If you want to become the next AD at Florida State, go donate $1 or $2. That's all it takes. Now, why do I call y'all broke? Because you hired a booster. What's significant about hiring a booster? This man been giving y'all millions and millions of dollars. So basically, all this is now is just a refund. It's a refund. Listen, the guy probably will do the job for free. He been giving away money anyway. He been giving it to y'all anyway. So it's a cheap cop out for Florida State. They don't have to pay nobody to come be the AD and ruin the program. We could have you come in here and ruin the program for free. Now, what does this guy have on his resume? What is on his resume? Florida State fans, let me know. What accomplishments, other than him being the leader of your booster club, what accomplishment has he had? What made this guy fit to run the clown show up there? Somebody let me know. What give this guy the why is he the one y'all chose to run the booster show, to run the shit show that's going on up there? Because you don't have to pay him. He's a cheap hire. Y'all gonna learn. Hey, shout out to Willie Taggart, man. That boy's at FIU chilling. Now, speaking of Willie Taggart, I heard there's some smoke going on. I'm not sure if this is a troll job, but I'm hearing there's some smoke behind it. Willie, I heard that Dabo might be looking at Willie for the offensive coordinator position. As you guys know right now, Clemson is in shambles. Well, they'll bounce. I'm pretty sure they'll get it together. But if you take a look at Clemson right now, they just lost their AD. Miami got him. Yes. Okay, so hold on a second. Before I go further, Marcus says he's an AD experience. He got AD experience at Central Michigan. At Central Michigan. This is who you want running your football program. A guy from but anyway, back to Clemson. So Clemson just lost their AD. They lost their AD. Miami got him. You know, he's a Miami alum. Great for us. We've seen what he's done at Clemson for all their programs. So that's a great hire. The things that he got planned for Miami, that's great. You know. Then not only did they lose the AD, they lose their offensive coordinator. Now, Clemson fans have been bitching and moaning and crying all year about this guy, Tony Elliott. They've been crying. Oh, my God, he got our offense looking terrible. Oh, my God, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's DJ Uncle Luka who. Maybe it's him or maybe it's Tony Elliott. So they put all the blame on Tony Elliott, the offensive coordinator, because their offense wasn't producing nothing. So now he's gone. Yes, Tony Elliott is now, if I'm not mistaken, the head coach for Virginia. Shout out to him. Hey, that's what you want to do. You want to, step up. You want to climb the ladder, the coaching ladder. So now you got their defensive coordinator, the backbone of that whole operation, because that defense is what kept Clemson alive all this time. You know, this season they had a step back, but their defense was still top in the country. Top 5, if I'm not mistaken. So now you lose him to Oklahoma. He's now the head coach at Oklahoma. Brent Venables is gone to Oklahoma. So Clemson now don't have an offensive coordinator, don't have a defensive coordinator, and they don't have an AD. All they got is a Dabo Swinney, a Clownbo Swinney. That now you got Tony Elliott leaving, you got Brett Venables leaving. I'm pretty sure they're taking some of the staff with them. So Clemson basically right now, if you're a team in the ACC, it's perfect time to strike. And what does Florida State do? They go out and they hire the booster guy. That's the guy that's going to make all your decisions right now. You got a head coach that's in 2 years won 8 games, 3-6 Mafia last year. And this year he won 5 games. So he's an 8-game guy. You got to lose as a head coach, plain and simple. So you're losing, from what I'm hearing, you're losing, what's the guy named? Dillingham or something like that? Y'all ain't like him anyway. Let him go. Y'all been losing a lot. You've been losing players to the transfer portal once again. It's like as soon as y'all season ended, so was their time at Florida State. So y'all finna go, y'all even getting worse. Y'all ain't even getting better. Y'all getting worse. You got a good recruiting class, but your biggest problem and your biggest fear happened. See, what y'all been praying don't happen all year has happened. Mario Cristobal is in the mother effing building. Y'all ain't want him here. Y'all ain't want him nowhere near the state of Florida. Because you know what it meant. You know what it meant. See, you had a chance with Manny Diaz, a guy that doesn't know how to go into the trenches and get the kids out, the hood. He didn't know. Listen, Manny Diaz is a suburb guy. So you guys had a chance. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore, man. The coaching carousel this year in college football is absolutely nuts. Now, defensive coordinators. Let's talk a little bit about that. Dan Lennon of Georgia. Dan Lennon of Georgia. Rumors, Miami was looking at him. Also looking at his co-defensive coordinator, Schumann. Now, Dan Lennon to Oregon. He's going over to Oregon. Hold on, time out. Henry Lee said, damn, green guy, you blocked me? Nah, I didn't block you. Hold on, let me make sure nobody. Hey, listen. Y'all make sure y'all don't put Henry Lee in timeout. Make sure y'all don't block him. Henry Lee is welcome to say whatever the hell he wants to say in the chat. Nobody put him in timeout. Nobody block him. Leave Henry Lee alone. Do not put Henry Lee in jail. Free Henry Lee. Leave him alone. Let him talk his talk. Let him talk trash. This is a trash talking channel, guys. So if he come in here talking that trash, talk trash back to him. Leave him alone. Don't block him. Don't put him in timeout. Henry Lee, I didn't block you. I didn't put you in timeout. None of that. But yeah. So now, where was I? So the Dan Lennon. Okay, so Dan Lennon is now going over to Oregon. He's going to be the head coach over there. So now we leave with somebody say Muschamp, Schumann, or Jimmy Lake. Those are. I heard two of those names, Schumann and Muschamp. So we also have the situation with Joe Brady. I've been hearing Joe Brady, Ken Dorsey, and what's the other guy? What's the other guy name? The Florida State guy. Said one of the mods did. Some folks are sensitive. Yeah, y'all don't put Henry Lee in timeout. I would give Henry Lee a wrench so y'all don't put him in timeout. But knowing Henry Lee, he'll probably block all y'all. So I can't give him no wrench. But, man, Florida State's in shambles. Clemson in shambles. There's all this expansion talk going on in college football. Oklahoma, Texas. Lincoln Riley going to LS, USC, whatever. I wish I knew how to turn this mic and camera on so I could really get on your ass. Henry Lee, man, figure out how to go to your settings in your phone and I don't know, find out how to allow the mic. As a matter of fact, you know what, Henry Lee? I'm gonna put my number on in the chat. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I want you to call this number, Henry Lee. I want you to air out all your frustration as a Florida State fan. I know y'all going through a lot. It's bowl season, guys. It's bowl season. Everybody bowl hunting, trying to figure out what bowl they gonna be. The other day I took my kids to Walmart and I said to them, you see all these cereal in the aisle? Pick one. Everybody just pick one. And you know what my kids did? They picked one. And you know what we did? We went home. We also bought milk. It don't make no sense to buy no cereal if you ain't gonna buy no milk. Go home and have a bowl, but ain't no cereal. It don't make no sense. So we bought cereal, came home. We poured the cereal in the bowl. We poured the milk in there, and we ate that thing. Now, if I was up in Tallahassee, and I'm a Florida State fan, we're going to go to the store, of course. We're going to buy all the cereal that we want. We're going to get home. We're going to buy some milk, too. Don't forget the milk. Florida State, they drink milk up in Florida State, too. They're going to buy some milk. They're going to get home. Oh, shit, we ain't got no bowl. No bowl. You know, when you ain't got no bowl, what you got to do? Put it in the cup. Cup State University. That's Florida State this season. 5-7. Under 500. Mr. Under 500. Put your cereal in the bowl, please. Exactly, baby Shaq. Put that cereal in the cup, man. Cup State University. Shout out to Florida State, man. Now, if I was Florida State and I really wanted to get 6 wins so I could be bowl qualified or whatever you want to call it, why didn't y'all call up Bishop Sycamore? Florida State, it ain't too late, man. It ain't too late. Call up Bishop Sycamore. Schedule them. Listen, if you need a game right now, Florida State, call up Bishop Sycamore. Within 2 hours, they'll have a team put together and ready to play y'all. Now, unfortunately for y'all, Bishop Sycamore might be a 10-point favorite. Unfortunately for y'all, they might actually beat y'all. And that's going to be a little bit more embarrassing. Oh, yeah. Don't let me forget about you, Henry Lee. Let me put the number in the chat so you can call it, Henry Lee. So you can call it, so you won't have no excuse to say you can't come on here and, put me in my place or whatever. Go ahead. Let me give you the number. Let me put a number in the chat for you. And you know what? As a matter of fact, too, let me put the link in the chat so you guys can come on in here and talk your trash. Talk about who you want for the for the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and some of the position, groups or whatever, who you want to be the coach for those position groups. So I'm gonna put the link in. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and you guys can click that. But for Henry Lee, I'm gonna put the number in there since he done messed up and not allow the mic and not allow the camera or whatever. So I'm gonna put the number. I'm gonna put a number for you, Henry Lee. Henry Lee said, I told you I'm not getting my number. You can block your number when you call, Henry Lee. Hey, you talk about so you might be the feds. Man, you shut out. You shut out for that. You shut out for that, Henry Lee. Block your number when you call if you don't want it to come through. I don't want your number, man. You ain't no Instagram model. I don't want your number, boss. There go the number, Henry Lee. Call that number, Henry Lee. OG in the building. What's going on, OG? Man, shout out to Florida State though for hiring Stan the super fan. What's his name? Mike Alfred. Oh man, hey, Louisiana Kane in the building. What's going on, man? Matoka, I'm here for you. All right, so let's switch a little bit. So stadium talk, man. I see you guy John Ruiz, if I'm saying his name correctly. I'm pretty sure if I'm not, somebody will tell me. So I see he got in a helicopter yesterday, all right, here we go. Henry Lee. Oh yeah. Hold on, Henry Lee. Let me take these headphones out so everybody can hear you.
Niggas don't know me, man.
Henry Lee.
Fuck you cooking, man. These niggas up on fight, man. I'll fuck you niggas up, man. Y'all cook you niggas up playing with me, man. Y'all pussy ass hurricane fans.
Okay, so this definitely ain't Henry Lee. All right, so we got our first prank call for the night. That definitely wasn't Henry Lee. Henry Lee, man, hit the number. We just had somebody call and try to talk trash or whatever that was. Sound like you ain't brush your teeth. But yeah. So where were we before we just was rudely interrupted? What was I saying? Made me lost my train of thoughts. Stadium talk. There we go. Stadium. We were talking about the stadium. So the guy went up in the helicopter, flying around the city, looking to see where he could put his stadium or whatever. This is if I'm not mistaken, number wise, this is a $32 billion man. This is a man that's been donating, millions of dollars to the schools and the areas all in Miami. And really said, nah, that wasn't me, but I appreciate the support from them. Well, they ain't really supported you, Henry Lee. They just started cursing and sounding stupid and stuff like that. So I don't know if you want to call that support. But yeah, this guy went up in the air, looking for places to put the stadium, this, that, and the third. We've been hearing rumors about this stadium for a minute now. They even got a committee together. Some names on there: DJ Williams, Jimmy Johnson. I've even heard that the AD, he's endorsing a stadium, saying that a stadium is a priority for Miami. So with all this, you got a billionaire guy here, a booster that wants to build us a stadium. The city don't have to put no money into it. No shots at Florida State, but the city don't have to put no money into this one. We got guys that's willing. All right, so I'm getting another call. Let's hope it's Henry Lee. Nah, this definitely ain't Henry Lee. Go ahead.
Yeah, I called you pussy niggas out. Now you pussy niggas out on got scared, huh? Well, let me roll up on you fake Miami fans, man. I'll fuck you niggas on sight, man. Fuck wrong with you niggas. Put some respect on my motherfucking name, man. Puss ass, fuck ass Hurricane fans.
Daddy, Tati
Bro, yo. Okay. There you go. We got another one. Oh my God. FSU got thugs. Thug life in FSU. Hey, Mike, appreciate the $5 donation. Says go K. Mike Williams, appreciate that, boss. You know what? Since we got some FSU haters calling in, we're gonna do the FSU treatment tonight. Appreciate the $5 donation. You know what? Let me throw the other one in there while we at it. FSU fans, they mad tonight, boy. They mad. Like Ply said, you mad, man. It ain't our fault y'all broke, man. For the last couple months, y'all been telling us how we ain't getting this, we ain't getting that. Miami broke, Miami ain't got no money. When has Miami ever did this? When has Miami ever did that? Look at y'all now. Y'all, come on, Florida State fans. Where y'all at? Where y'all at now? Laugh now. Y'all been bragging about your little 3-point win all for the past month now. Brag now. Y'all been 31-28, 31-20. It's like y'all forgot the last 4 years. It's like you forgot the year before when you got beat 52-10. You got beat by 42. We got beat by 3. Not only did you beat us by 3, but we actually made mistakes to give you the game. Y'all favorite thing to say right now is 4th and 14. 4th and 14. The mistakes that was made is now going to be at Penn State. Those mistakes will be made at Penn State, not Miami. Y'all been bragging about 31-28. I've been hearing 21-28 so much. I go to sleep and wake up. God damn. I bet when I check my phone today, one of them FSU fans says 28. Here we go. I bet it's that same FSU fan. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Go ahead, talk your trash.
Yeah, I done got through the night, goddammit. Yeah, this Henry Lee in the building. Every motherfucking body. This goddamn Henry Lee in the motherfucking building. And I'm gonna start off by saying this shit. I see a lot of y'all green ass niggas in the chat talking about Henry Lee this, Henry Lee that. Y'all don't even know motherfucking Henry Lee. First of all. Second of all, I done been rocking with green ass guy T2Y for a long motherfucking time, dog. So I ain't no motherfucking new. Anybody in the motherfucking chat that's done been in this bitch, they know Henry motherfucking Lee, and ain't nothing pussy about Henry Lee. And that's real motherfucking shit. I ain't no motherfucking troll. I ain't no motherfucking hater. I just call shit like I see it. Me and Green Guy always been talking shit to each other for a long motherfucking time. Now y'all green ass miserable motherfuckers in the chat. That motherfucker ain't got no motherfucking life, and you motherfucking finger thugs and shit, typing your letters in and shit. I ain't even gonna go there, cause I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm positive, but I love my life. My shit good. I'm great. I don't damn about what the fuck motherfucking my team record is and shit, 5-7 and all that shit. Nigga, I'm happy every motherfucking day, nigga. So get like motherfucking me. That's what the fuck y'all do. Get like me. Y'all ain't got shit to motherfucking do. Probably can't motherfucking roll 2 quarters to goddamn together right now to buy a cold motherfucking soda, but y'all can be in the motherfucking chat talking about motherfucking Henry Lee equal rainbow and all this gay ass shit and whatever the fuck. Nothing against motherfucking gay people in the LGBT community. Y'all do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing against you. But I'm just letting you know, Henry Lee I don't get down like that. But back to this shit, I look at T2Y like a motherfucking green ass nephew to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at Green Guy. So when I be talking shit to Green Guy, that shit ain't nothing personal, dog. That nigga know what the fuck I be talking about. That nigga know we been doing this shit all season, during the season, or whatever. I just be trying to keep this green ass dude in line because he don't really know his history. He don't really, he a Miami fan, but he don't know the motherfucking history like me. And another thing, I'm trying to get all this shit out on top. I'm getting let you talk, but just let me. This is like week worth of shit that's been poured up and shit.
Hey man, talk your shit, man.
Video. Huh?
Talk your shit, bro. The mic is yours.
I don't know why you keep making motherfucking videos to my Florida State period, dog. Florida State did. Florida State. Man, we don't be motherfucking worrying about what the fuck no motherfucking Miami got going on down there, dog. We be too busy worrying about our shit. Trying to get our shit straight, dog. And if I recall, we just beat our ass a few weeks ago. And you still making video. You got your goddamn good talk video and shit. Motherfucking, that shit, my nigga, throw that shit out the window. The fuck you mean, dog? That was, I don't even know how many years ago that motherfucking damn highlight was. What you playing and shit? That shit old, dog. We just beat our ass a few weeks ago, and you still, you know what I'm saying? I just stopped by, you know what I'm saying, as far as that shit. Okay, nigga, that nigga got a right to clown us. Yeah, they done beat us. Yeah, they beat you. But nigga, after we just whooped y'all ass and you still making green ass videos, dog, it's official, dog. You just green as fuck, dog. God damn.
Really?
What the fuck we got to do for you to motherfucking lay off us for a year or two, dog?
Let me ask you a quick question, and then you can go back to run.
Hold on, nigga, I told you it's a few weeks build up. Let me get my shit out first, and then I'm gonna let you run it. I know it's your show, but damn, I'm making it right now. I'm making the show right now. I ain't seen these many motherfucking people enjoying themselves since I jumped on this motherfucker. But check this out. I'm gonna tell you some more green ass shit you done. That motherfucking video you be putting up and shit. Got all them green ass motherfuckers in the background talking about Elma James. Then at the end of the motherfucking video, you got fucking Jake Garcia up there talking about the future quarterback of Miami Hurricane, but you put it on Tyler Van Dyke goddamn thing. Goddamn, which one you? That's green as fuck. How the fuck you up here got a video up representing a backup quarterback, but you motherfucking get up here and talk about how good? No, that's green, dog. So cut that part out your motherfucking video. That's green, dog. If I that motherfucking Jake Garcia, I transfer the motherfucking light from that green ass video you got up there with me talking about the future quarterback of the Miami Hurricane. Nigga, fight to the motherfucking money situation. Nigga, we got money in Florida State. I don't know what the fuck you thinking. You sitting here talking about we ain't got no money to do this about the motherfucking goddamn athletic director. You green as fuck, dog, cause you can't, you so motherfucking green, dog, you can't even see the big picture. Dog, we couldn't have made no move better than that. What the fuck you mean, dog? We couldn't have made no move better than what the fuck we did. You talking about we high, stay in the fan and all this. I seen the motherfucking video the other motherfucking day, nigga. Talking about we high, stay in the fan and shit. Nigga, you got to be green as fuck, dog. What better man can you hire than somebody that's already been there, already know what the fuck going on, already know all the resources, already know who to reach out to, already know how to raise money, already know what the fuck Florida State need up there, already know the facilities that we need, and he's there. We don't got to bring a bitch in to come in motherfucking, this bitch still meet the motherfucking president tomorrow, still meet the motherfucking head coach tomorrow, still motherfucking don't even know the goddamn quarterback name. What the fuck did you mean that's a bad hire? Bitch, that good. That's a smart motherfucking hire. I'm all about it. And, hold on, let me take a drink of that Heineken. I'm a pause. Go ahead and say what the hell you gotta say. This your time right here. Go ahead and say what you got to say.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, man. I just gonna ask you what's your favorite cereal.
What my what?
Your favorite cereal.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I look at you like a green ass nephew. Because you still on this motherfucking bowl shit, dog. Fuck a bowl. What y'all going to a bowl? What the fuck y'all need? 6 or 7?
6 and 7.
Y'all need 6 and 7, and you
Man,
not going to a motherfucking bowl.
we 7 and 5 with Manny Diaz.
You after you going to a motherfucking bowl, gonna be up there, man, probably 6, 7 feet of motherfucking snow. Ain't nobody in that bitch. You got a motherfucking plastic watch in a gift bag. What the fuck that's doing for y'all?
We're going to Texas.
A bowl. I'm glad we ain't got no motherfucking bowl, because you know what? Motherfucking Mike Norvell sitting in the bench living room right now while motherfucking Crystal Ball down there in goddamn Miami worrying about why y'all ranked number motherfucking 6 in the goddamn recruiting class this goddamn year.
Oh, so you must have didn't heard about Cristobal, because Cristobal got to work on recruiting as soon as he stepped in the building. So I know.
Okay, you know what? Now, all jokes aside, now I'm gonna get on some real shit. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Now, listen to this shit. What I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you some real shit, dog. Y'all got Mario Cristobal, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's who y'all been wanting, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm finna get back to so I'm finna get back to off the real shit right quick and say this right here, and then I'm gonna get back on the real shit. Dog, Florida State don't give a fuck about no motherfucking Mario Cristobal. I ain't talking about no motherfucking, Miami might get Cristobal. We don't give a fuck about no, who the fuck? Back to the real shit. I'm finna tell you something, dog, what Cristobal was for y'all. I looked at that man's whole motherfucking press conference. I do this shit, dog. I do this shit. I analyze all this shit. I looked at that man's motherfucking press conference. You want me to tell you what y'all got?
I'm listening.
You want me to tell you what y'all got in Mario Cristobal?
What we got? A 10-time better coach than Mike Norvell.
Y'all got y'all a Willie Tiger 2.0. Y'all got y'all a Willie Tiger 2.0. I'm finna tell you the fuck why, dog. This real shit, dog. This ain't no joking or nothing, dog. This all bullshit aside, dog. I'm gonna tell you what I seen in y'all interview that showed me that Miami is gonna be fucked up in the near future, just like motherfucking Florida State, just like Willie Tiger fucked up Florida State. For one, y'all got, and then that's another thing what I thought about when you put out that green ass video the other day talking about staying the fan. Bitch, y'all got a stay in the fan for a goddamn head coach. What the fuck is you talking about? We got to stay in the fan for an athletic director. Y'all got to stay in the fan for y'all head coach. That's where that bitch fucking is up at, because he coming in with too much emotion and too much passion. Ain't nothing wrong with the passion, but he coming in with too much emotion, dog, just like Willie Tiger did. He coming in with too much motherfucking emotion. You know the way, damn near everything he say he about to cry. It's a dream job. It's a no-brainer. Miami it is. He pointing out old offensive linemen and shit sitting out there in the audience. Yeah, I remember I did this. I remember I did this. Hell, I'm ready to go call the game right now. I'm ready to motherfucking get out there on the field. Oh, I thought I was there talking to a recruit just then. This motherfucker got too much motherfucking emotions in it. And this, by what I said, I'm not joking. I'm being serious. This is the same shit I seen with the Tiger that fucked us up. He came in there because, of course, I can understand that being a dream job for him. Just like Florida State was a dream job for Willie Taggart. But when you coming in with all them emotions, the motherfucking pressure and the spread is going to be on you 10 times motherfucking harder than a motherfucking outside coach coming in to take over a team and coach a job. Because for one thing, when Mario Cristobal get there, this shit what's going on right now. As we speak, if he walk around that motherfucking university or whatever the fuck I got down there, if he walking around right now, you know what's going through that motherfucking head?
Nah, tell me.
What's going through that motherfucking head is, boy, this shit ain't nothing like the fuck when I was goddamn it going on down here. What the fuck is this little ass linebacker? These little ass motherfuckers, man, what the fuck? Who the fuck that been motherfucking recruit around this bitch? That's the first motherfucking thing going through his head. Then he gonna motherfucking say, just like when the Tiger talk. Oh, I'm at Miami. All I gotta do is just line up and call plays, and we gonna run through it, bitch, because we the you. We Miami. Then when they get in the motherfucking game and see that motherfucking shit ain't going like that, and motherfuckers come to coach, motherfuckers come to play, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about who the fuck Miami is and all that shit, then his head go to sweating up on the sideline, because that pressure go to hit his head talking about, God damn, boy, I'm down here in Miami. I done told all these motherfuckers we should have went rain and shit, and this motherfucker just scored another goddamn touchdown on that. No. That shit, I'm telling you now, watch how that shit go fuck you up, dog. Y'all gonna be calling for that bitch head in the next 2 motherfucking years if it be that motherfucking long. That's where y'all coach fucked up at, dog, coming in with all those motherfucking emotions. You can't blame no motherfucking emotion to no goddamn, to no business like this right here, dog. This a big multi-billion-dollar business. You cannot bring no motherfucking emotion. We don't give a fuck who the fuck lying up on the side of your head back in 75 and 83. We don't give a fuck about that shit. You got internet out here now, bitch. You talking about putting up a fit. Nigga, we already done swept through, got that shit out of Miami. Coming to Tallahassee. Talking about putting up a motherfucking fit. What fit?
I mean, what? I wish I could have got you on here when y'all lost to JSU, man. I wish I could have. What was your explanation for that?
I mean, we lost. It wasn't. No, I wasn't expecting no championship this year.
How y'all let them boys plant their flag in the middle of y'all feel like that?
They did that. How y'all let them plant this motherfucking foot in your ass a few weeks ago? How y'all did that?
You mean fourth? You mean fourth?
You right. I wish my motherfucking mic and goddamn camera were working big. I wish that motherfucker would. Oh, that shit you know, motherfucker. Oh, FSU. Hey, what FSU gonna do? Get there, you boom out there hard. FSU, you played the fuck out that motherfucking good guy shit.
What guitar you talking about? Oh, so anybody in the chat?
All them goddamn potential you make it, we're gonna beat FSU 35-10. We gonna.
See, hold on. See, this what Henry Lee talking about, y'all. He talking about that. That's what he talking about. Hey, you forgot this one. You remember when I played this one all last year?
We back. Florida State is back, and we're gonna show that Saturday.
But see, look at you, it's just like I told you before, dog. All you doing is advertising for us. That's all you do. So we appreciate the advertisement. You know what I'm saying? You just doing it in a green ass way. We appreciate it.
I told y'all. I told you, man. FSU's my pet.
Hey, well, like I said, though, man, for all the ones in the chat that don't know, I fuck with green guy like that. So when y'all see Henry Lee in the chat putting up shit, I ain't no motherfucking troll, and I ain't no motherfucking me and green guy do that shit. I fuck with green guy.
Hold on, Henry. Hold on, Henry Lee. Listen. Hold on, Henry. Hold on, Henry Lee. Hold up. See, when y'all listen, man. When y'all see Henry Lee in the chat, do not put him in timeout. Do not block him. Do not do none of that shit. Let him talk his talk. He's more than welcome to do that. Henry Lee is like a VIP member over this bitch.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. They don't know that shit. That's some green ass motherfuckers. They don't know that shit. That's my dog, man. I've been rocking with T2Y for a while. You know what I'm saying? And I like what he's doing, and I like to see him doing this thing. Dog, I ain't no motherfucking hater, dog. I'm a Florida State fan, but true enough, nigga, I'm right here, motherfucking the state of Florida. I'm around motherfucking Hurricane fans, Gator fans, Seminole fans, every motherfucking day, all day. This
speaking of Gators. Speaking of Gators.
Huh?
How the hell y'all let the Gators beat y'all without a head coach, without an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator? They ain't had their mascot or their cheerleaders. But they ain't had their mascot, their cheerleaders, their coaches. They ain't had nobody. How they beat y'all?
Man, them boys came to play, dog. Much respect. Took my head off. They came to play, dog. I ain't no salty loser. Them boys came to play, man. That was the worst thing they could have did was $5 damn money before we played them. That's all. That was the worst thing they did, dog. That was motivation. So, you know what I'm saying? If damn mother would have been there, I believe we would have beat them. But them boys came out and played, man. We seen that. They came out and fought. They squeaked by. But I still wasn't mad at that, dog. We lost by 3 points in the swamp, dog. 85,000 people in that bitch.
But they ain't had their cheerleaders or their mascot, man.
Huh?
But they ain't had their cheerleaders, their mascot. They ain't had no coach. They ain't had nothing.
I see if I just stood to your level, see, I know you're a comedian, dog, so you really, you know, you joking about it, but I'm just telling you straight up, dog. They played a good game, and you know, they deserve that win, you know. But it go back to, like I say, that was the best thing that could have happened to us, because if we would have won that game, we'll be prepared for a bowl right now, which wouldn't have been in our best interest, dog. The best thing that could have happened to us was us not to go to a bowl game and get out here on this recruiting trail and hitting it hard and getting what we need to get in place, dog. We thinking about that shit, dog. We ain't even worried about no motherfucker.
But now you got Mike Norvell in these kids' living room, and he can't even tell them, "Oh, we going to a bowl game." We can't even get to 500. How is y'all not going to a bowl game helping y'all? I think y'all number 11, and y'all ain't gonna stay there too long.
Last time I checked, we got the number 1 player in the nation. Last time I checked.
That's one player. Every time I look around, I see somebody hit the portal for y'all. How's y'all getting better?
Oh, you talking about hit the portal? No, I be seeing people hit the portal for y'all.
How many you seen? How many you seen hit the portal for Miami?
Man, y'all done had people hit portal. Y'all done had players decommit. What is y'all ranking right now, Green Guy?
You talking about with Manny Diaz?
What is y'all ranking? Let's get to the bottom of this shit. What is y'all ranking right now?
I think it was 52. What you talking about under Manny Diaz? You not know, right? As me and you speak right now. As we speak right now, Henry, you know how many 5-star commits, you know how many 4-star commits is in Miami as we speak?
In Miami or committed to Miami?
In Miami. The number 1 linebacker that y'all wanted, Wesley Bassett, is a Miami Hurricane. Come signing day.
Don't be surprised if you pick Florida State on Wednesday. The shit ain't official yet now.
Man.
And that's the only motherfucker I been hearing you talking about, Wesley Bassett. That's the only motherfucker. Who else?
Man, if that man hear you say his name, he ain't coming to Florida State. Now I'll be messing up some names, but you just killed it.
I thought it was Bassett or Bassett or some shit like that. I don't give a fuck about that shit. No, we good.
Man,
we strapped, dog.
all I'm gonna tell you is don't look at that recruiting number. Don't look at that. It's a whole different ball
Right,
game.
don't look at that, because that bitch, we might go up even motherfucking high. You right, don't even
It's
look
gonna
at
be
that.
a whole different ball game. When Mario guys start committing and putting pen to paper, it's gonna be a whole different ball game.
Okay, let me ask you this right now then. Who in a better situation, y'all or us?
We are. We got a bowl game coming up. We don't eat cereal out of bowl. We eat the cereal out the bowl. Y'all eat it out the cup.
Y'all got a bowl game coming up. You proud about that?
Yeah. It's something to be. I mean, would you rather not have a bowl game? Oh, never mind. Y'all ain't got no choice. Would you rather not have a bowl game, Henry Lee? Would you rather be under 500? When the last time y'all had a winning season?
It's been about 3 years ago.
4 years now.
3, 4. Yeah. When the last time y'all had a motherfucking national championship? When the last time y'all had a motherfucking ACC championship? See, that's what I be talking about with your green ass, dog. You be pointing out shit. That's irrelevant, dog. Let's talk about the big picture. You talking about when the last time we had a winning season? When the last time y'all had a motherfucking win, dog? You
say big picture, but ain't no big picture in Tallahassee right now. As long as Mike Norvell, your coach, ain't nothing big happening in FSU.
You might fool that younger generation, the motherfucker that's about 33 and younger, 30 years old and younger. You might fool the hell out of that motherfucker, but boy, you is not gonna fool a bitch 35 and older. Cause we motherfucking know, dog. We know what the fuck this shit is, dog.
So you telling me that Florida State is in a better?
I know you be trying to make a show and how you get in and get your motherfucking lights up and shit, dog. But you say some of the dumbest shit to get a motherfucking light, dog.
So me telling y'all the dark side of FSU. Me telling everything that's dark on FSU. What you want me to do? Come on here. You want me to come on here and say, oh, FSU looks so nice. They got butterflies and rainbows up there. Man, y'all is a shit show.
I don't want you to say shit about FSU and I'll be just as happy.
I can't listen. I can't help it, Henry Lee. Y'all make it too easy.
It's obvious. Hell, it's obvious you can't help it by now. I know.
Y'all make it too easy, man. It's too easy to crack on y'all. Y'all be giving me material. Every week, y'all give me something new. You just hired Stan the Fan. Yes, he's Stan the Fan. You hired a booster for cheap.
You never talk about the positive. You put on that motherfucking microscope glass and find the most negative shit you can motherfucking find. You don't talk about the positive, though.
I'm not a Florida State guy. If you wanna hear some positive things about Florida State, go watch a positive Florida State YouTube channel. Now, if you want to hear somebody clown and ride Florida State like a rival,
I'll tell you something positive about Miami. I'm gonna show you how green I'm not, and how real I am. Yeah, Miami got a damn good quarterback, Tyler Van Dyke. Y'all got y'all a damn good quarterback, dog.
All right. Well, since we talking nice about each other team, I'm gonna say something.
Like R. Kelly, in the words of R. Kelly, unless the other team get some film on their ass.
All right, let me say something positive about Florida State.
No, that's bullshit, no. But if y'all can work with my man, dog, y'all got y'all a decent quarterback.
Let me tell you something positive about Florida State. Damn.
Man, you ain't got to say shit, dog.
I can't find nothing here, really. I can't find nothing, bro. I can't find nothing. Ain't nothing positive going on up there, man.
But you know what? Don't teach you out. Hey, it's real shit, though. We just beat y'all this past season, right?
I don't respect that win.
Well, I know you don't. Because when we beat y'all ass the next 3-4 years, we still ain't going to get no props. So, it don't matter. Because we going to beat y'all ass the next 3-4 years, green guy.
You know what? You know why I don't give y'all no props? Okay, so everybody always talk about the last 10 years. So for the last 10 years, it was 6-4. You know what you green ass FSU fans were saying? 7-4. 7-4. Y'all ain't saying the past 10 years was 6-4. Oh, y'all gotta have that little extra one in there. Oh, it's 7-4.
You said y'all though. You must be talking about
them green ass FSU fans. Why you think I crack on y'all so much? I see them green ass FSU fans on Twitter, on Facebook, all of that. They always got something to say.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know shit about Twitter and I don't know shit about Facebook. So all that green ass shit that's going on there, I don't know nothing about that shit.
That's why I come on here and I talk about y'all, because I entertain them. All them FSU fans that's be talking they shit. All right, I see it. All right. Let me go talk my shit.
Oh, okay. So they get you in your feelings then.
Hey, you can say that then.
I guess so. I don't know, dog. I was always wondering where all the hatred come from, but if you say that's what it is on Facebook and Twitter.
I told y'all, I don't hate y'all. Y'all are like a second paycheck. Y'all are my pet.
Yeah, because you can't make a motherfucking video without talking about it.
I make 3,000. You want to hear something funny? I make 3,000 videos. And if I make 100 of them, if I make 100 FSU videos, every FSU video that I make is my worst video. Because nobody watched them. Because nobody want to hear about y'all. Oh, hold on a second, Henry. Norman, thank you for the $10 donation. The nose losing a ton through the portal. They know the roof is caving in. See, I agree with that, Norman, 100%. 100%. Appreciate the $10 donation, Norman. Let me play some FSU stuff for you since we got Henry Lee in here. I appreciate that, Norman.
Ain't nobody though.
Now, let me ask you this, Henry Lee. Let me ask you this, Henry. Let me ask you this. Though. On a serious note. Let me ask you on a serious note, though. Who you got? You got Georgia? Nah, that weren't Zoe. That was a troll. Nah, that weren't Zoe, man. That's a troll.
Well, he said something about me that it sounded like some shit Zoe say. I don't know.
Nah, you didn't see the name of the channel that say I need help? That's not Zoe. It got his picture, but that ain't him, man. That's a troll right there.
I still fuck with Zoe whether he in this bitch or not.
Yeah, shout out to Hurricane Zoe.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Zoe.
No, serious question though. Who you got, Georgia or Michigan?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I like Michigan.
See, me and you.
Don't get me wrong. I ain't say that I won't. I'm gonna say it like this. I ain't gonna say I'm picking Michigan to win, but I won't be surprised if Michigan win that bitch. Michigan Michigan one of them teams. Now, as far as speed and shit, Georgia probably got them on the speed.
Y'all say put some money on it.
Huh?
Y'all said put some money on it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm rephrasing what I was saying. I'm not picking Michigan to beat Georgia, but I wouldn't be surprised if Michigan beat Georgia. You know, if I had to put my money on it, and you know what I'm saying? If I had to put my money on it, I'd probably go with Georgia by 3-4 points or whatever. But I ain't surprised if I won't be. Dog, Michigan is a very physical team, dog.
Hey man, I'm rolling with Michigan. I'm right there with you, but I wouldn't put no money on it either.
Yeah, I ain't putting no money on it, dog. But Michigan, dog, they gonna come to play, dog. They're organized, smart, hard-nosed football team, and them motherfuckers physical.
Man,
the only
Georgia,
thing I can see Georgia edging them out is probably a little bit more speed. That's it.
Man, Georgia just lost their defensive coordinator to Oregon. The dude that been having that defense looking all fire, they don't lost him.
Yeah, but he's still gonna finish the season out, though.
It ain't gonna be the same though. It ain't gonna be the same. You know, his mind ain't gonna be there because he's gonna be thinking he should be in Oregon right now, trying to recruit, trying to get his staff together.
Yeah, but he ain't the head coach. He a motherfucking.
Nah, he going over there. Nah, he going over there to be the head coach.
Oh, Oh, he going to be the head coach?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but still though, I mean, I can see if this was a regular New Year's game or a regular bowl game, but man, this man going to play for, you know what I'm saying, a reign. This man going to play for history, so that's all the right reasons to have your mind, isn't it?
Yeah, but then you got to think about it. Your job at Oregon gonna start off bad because you ain't got your staff together. You ain't got your recruiting going.
But everybody
Everything.
understand that, dog. When you playing in a playoff for a motherfucking national championship, you know what I'm saying? Everybody understand that.
Yeah, but
I mean,
but you got to think about it. The next year, you're setting yourself up for failure.
he'll bounce back, man. This is something you can't pass up on T2I, because whatever he going to Oregon for is the same shit what he working on right now in the next couple of weeks to try to get. That's a
But
rank.
you got Kirby. You got Kirby Smart that's already trying to sabotage him. That game against Alabama, he weren't calling the game. Schumann was calling that game. That's why Alabama whooped that ass like that.
Why you say Kirby trying to sabotage him?
That last game, that defensive coordinator of the year, Dan Lennon, did not call the game against Alabama. Schumann, the OC, the co-OC called that game.
So if anything, that made him look good then. Look what the fuck happened when he wasn't calling the game. So Kirby Smart didn't make him look bad. By doing that, he made him look good.
Yeah, but Kirby Smart didn't put that out in the media. He didn't let everybody know that. He just let the man take it on the cheek.
Well, hell, if you know it, I'm pretty sure it's a lot more motherfuckers know it. Who the hell is you? Like you motherfuckers said, if you know it, it's a lot of more motherfuckers know it.
Hey,
so, hell.
Hey, man, that's how they do it in Georgia.
I just said it, y'all. He that motherfucking coach. The goddamn game against Bama. So, I mean, yeah, dog, that's what we playing for, dog. We playing for championship. That's what it's all boiled down to. So, this man still in the hunt to go play for a championship, to add to his resume. That, you know what I'm saying? That man focus on this.
Let me ask you this, though. You want Georgia to win that championship?
Do I want Georgia to win it?
Yeah.
Go back to what I said earlier. If I had to pick one team that I would admire or would like to see win it, it'd be Michigan.
You still want to talk that shit about 40 years, don't you?
Do I want to what?
I say you still want to talk that shit about 40 years, don't you?
No, because I don't dwell on shit like that, dog. That be y'all talking about shit like that, dog. I don't be keeping up with no motherfucking Georgia and when the last time they won some shit. I don't keep up. And while I'm talking about Georgia right now, shout out to Uncle Lou on your channel. I'm gonna give a shout out to Uncle Lou.
Hey man, Uncle Lou more than welcome over here. He be over here. He was here last time.
Shout out to Uncle Lou and all his supporters, man. I fuck with Uncle Lou, man.
Shout out to all the Uncle Lou supporters. Some of them in here. Uncle Lou, my guy, man.
That's why I know some of them in here. That's why I said that. But yeah, man. You know, it's gonna be interesting, man. I like how I saw it. You got Cincinnati in there. You got Michigan in there. You know what I'm saying? Alabama, Georgia, and shit. But you know, I'm pretty sure nobody don't give a fuck about Alabama winning that motherfucker again, because we done seen that. You know what I'm saying? But
I want to see Alabama win another one.
Georgia win it, you know what I'm saying? Georgia win it, you know, Cincinnati, somebody gonna whoop their ass. So I ain't worried about that. And Michigan, it'd be nice to see Michigan win one for, you know what I'm being, hell. Shit, I think y'all don't want one since Michigan won one, ain't it?
Yeah, Michigan last time I think was 95.
Yeah, something like that, man. Yeah, it'll be cool. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this though. What you think Mike Norvell got these boys doing to prepare for the bowl game?
What?
What you got y'all doing up there right now to prepare for y'all bowl game?
Shit, we on good protein shakes and lifting weights and motherfucking watching film from last year and motherfucking out recruiting and that's it.
I don't think you heard me, man.
We resting up for the winter workout.
Oh man. So you think y'all gonna win y'all bowl game?
Shit, we already won it. We beat y'all motherfucking ass.
So FSU fan finally admit that we were a Super Bowl.
I'm just saying, dog. Me, whatever, dog. But I can live with this.
Harry Lee, hold up. Now let me tell you this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was praying that Florida whooped y'all ass. Cause you know what I ain't want to hear? Oh man, we beat Florida. We beat Florida, and we beat Miami. We're the king of the state of Florida. We run this shit. Y'all would have went. Oh my God, y'all would have been all up in this bitch.
That's how you think, man. I don't think.
I deal with FSU fans every day. They would have been up in this bitch talking that smoke.
Okay, you say FSU fans, but you should know me by now. If you don't know, let me tell you a little bit more about me, dog. I don't go into no season or come out no season thinking about no motherfucking Miami or no motherfucking Gator. If we can beat Miami and the Gators, but if we still lose 3 games or something, the season's still a fucked up season for me, dog. Beating Miami or Florida don't make me happy, dog. I don't motherfucking be dwelling on y'all. Nigga, I'm trying to win championship. Not beat no motherfucking Miami or the Gators. That don't make no season for me. That's real.
I hear you.
I mean, some people do. Some people do. It makes some people seasons all, but that don't do shit for me, T2. I'm looking for reign the championship, dog. I ain't looking just to beat Miami or the Gators or Clemson. That don't do me, dog.
I hear you, man. That ain't. But I'm saying you speak for you, but the rest of your fan base, boy, they would have been in here. We the king of Florida. We run the state. We beat Florida. We beat.
Yeah, I know. I already know. I know, but like I say, different short for different folks, dog. It's people do different shit, dog. We all made different. That's what I grow. I pray and ask God for understanding, so He helped me understand that everybody ain't the same, So you got, what I'm saying? That's what makes the world beautiful. Different people.
I hear you. Oh man, $2 donation from base. Jaren, my bad for missing it earlier. Yo, T2Y, when FSU fan call, just say 5 and 7.
Yeah, shout out to OG Kane too. He on that real shit.
Oh man. OG Kane, Henry Lee is an old school FSU fan. He understands without FSU there is no Miami, and no Miami without FSU. Fact, that's the real bowl game to a lot of old school fans, for real. Hey, shout out to OG.
That shit go down, man. That's real shit, dog. But that's why I say, hey, if you did know,
I can't give y'all too much respect.
Because I mean, I can't speak for other Florida State fans, dog, but Miami. No, it's like I told you before, man. When we whooped Miami 7 years straight, dog, that shit wasn't that fight to me, dog. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the one jumping up and talking about, yeah, we beat y'all. Dog, after 3-4 years in a row of beating y'all ass, dog, that shit went to bed, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like the old days, dog. Every year, that's a game you want to go into with both of us good, you know what I'm saying? The whole world watching. And you got 4-5 NFL players out there on the field that you know for sure. You know what I'm saying? Them the good games, dog. That's the good year, dog. That shit beating a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, years in a row, that shit ain't good for neither one of us, dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I did feel bad about beating y'all 52-10. I don't think we should have did y'all like that. I think we should have did y'all worse.
It's all right, though, because it was a blessing. It got tagged out of the way. It was a blessing in disguise.
Hey, man, shout out to y'all for firing Manny Diaz.
Yeah, I mean, Manny, he ain't had no business being no head coach, man. Manny is a defensive coordinator, dog.
He going to Penn State now, so he about to go up there and do his thing.
Yeah, man, Manny Diaz is a real dog as a defensive coordinator, dog. That's where he needs to be at.
Why y'all ain't take him at Florida State?
Huh?
Why y'all ain't take him at Florida State?
We good, man. We're gonna get shit together, dog. Coach Fuller straight, we good.
Y'all don't think he would be a good fit at Florida State? He alumni. I mean, y'all be hiring alumni all the time. Shit.
I would have took that, dog. would have took that. If they would have replaced Fuller with Manny Diaz, I would have took that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't I'm not, you know, I'm not against Fuller though, dog. You know what I'm saying? I feel I got confidence in Fuller, man. So, you know what we got, and then another thing too, that would have fucked us up in probably in recruiting. They might have would have helped us, or probably would have set us back. We ain't really need no setbacks. We got our man in place. All the recruits know what it is and shit, so we good.
So you think Mike Norvell gonna take y'all to the promised land?
I think Mike Norvell, and you might think I'm bullshit, dog. You know, sometimes most times I'm serious, and I'm serious when I'm saying this right here. And it's gonna take years to see, but I think Mike Norvell is like the younger version of a Bobby Bowden, dog. Straight up.
Man, Bobby Bowden just rolled in his grave here, and you say that shit.
Well, hey, listen, that's an all-time great, dog. That's my legendary coach, dog. Much respect to Bobby Bowden. And I'm just saying, you know, Bobby Bowden had to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know, like I say, it's gonna be years and probably a couple of decades to them really see the outcome. But if I had to say right now, dog, I feel like Norvell is a young Bobby Bowden.
Listen, if you walk into your house tonight and something trip you and you look around and ain't nothing there, that Bobby Bowden ghost did that. He said, you don't know what the hell you talking about.
I'm just saying, dog, damn. I mean, it wasn't no great coaches for Bowden game.
All the great coaches was at Miami before Bobby Bowden came.
You can't say that, dog. Oklahoma.
What year did Bobby Bowden come to Florida State?
Great coaches out there, dog.
What year?
Colorado playing for national championships back in the day.
What year did Bobby Bowden come to Florida State?
Say what?
What year did Bobby Bowden come to Florida State?
I think it was like 76, somewhere in the late 70s.
Wait, he been there since the 70s? Hold on.
70s. Yeah.
Somebody in the chat, let me know what year Bobby Bowden came to Florida State.
I could be wrong, dog, but I think it was like late 70s, around the early 80s, late 70s, some shit like that. I could be wrong. I don't know. I've been a Seminole fan since 1992.
Okay, they said somebody saying they believe it was 78.
Yeah, I think it was like late 70s, dog.
Okay, so basically, when Bobby Bowden was around, all the good coaches was Miami Hurricane coaches, Schellenberger and on up.
No, you got Paul Bell Bryant. You got motherfucking.
Yeah, after the 70s, he weren't winning shit at Alabama.
Huh?
After the 70s, Alabama wasn't winning shit.
I mean, I don't know when it was. That's what I'm saying, though. I'm saying before Bobby Bowden, there was, you know, around, you know what I'm saying, it was great. It was coaches that Bobby Bowden looked up to.
Yeah, I'm saying, though, but after the 70s, yeah, Alabama didn't win shit after that.
So times go on, dog. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Damn, legends come in different generations.
I hear you. Like, all I'm saying is, other than Bobby Bowden, yeah, Nick Saban came around when pretty much Bobby Bowden era was almost done.
And he did every motherfucking thing from Bobby Bowden. That man fit Bobby Bowden style so motherfucking much, dog.
Man, Henry Lee, bro, you gotta take that statement back, man. You can't say Norvell and Bobby Bowden in the same sentence.
The whole style of Florida State to Alabama. You
can't put Norvell and Bobby Bowden in the same sentence. I respect Bobby Bowden.
I'm saying, dog, this is why I said that. I'm not talking about for championship-wise. While I'm saying that, see, that's why I say you legit for it, man. You don't know your history, dog. I know, I ain't going to say that I know the younger version of Bobby Bowden, but I do know Bobby Bowden, you know, back in the days, and I seen shit when I was young. On Bobby Bowden and shit.
Now you got your own Florida State fan.
Mike Norvell bring like that same energy and that same focus that Bobby Bowden came with. That's what I'm saying, dog.
He just ain't got the testicular fortitude of a Bobby Bowden.
Huh?
No, Mike Norvell don't have the testicular fortitude of a Bobby Bowden. Mike Norvell is a learning on the job right now.
Yeah, Bobby Bowden was learning on the damn job.
But y'all ain't got time to wait for Mike Norvell. Y'all gonna fire the man next year.
No, we gonna beat y'all ass next year. It ain't gonna be because we lost to y'all. It ain't gonna be because we lost to y'all.
So y'all gonna beat us next year and end up 4-8 or 5-7 again. But y'all gonna be happy with just beating us.
Man, we can go 12-1 next year. Beat y'all, beat the Gators, and beat Clemson, and you still gonna have some bullshit to say about Florida State. So it ain't no win there, dog. And the only reason why I'm going back and forth with you now is because it's still football season. You ain't gonna get this shit out of me during the off season. I don't want to hear that shit. Miami
listen.
Hurricanes is national championship.
When you're recruiting class,
all motherfucking spring, all motherfucking summer, the year that Miami is national motherfucking champions.
See, even your own fan base.
The president, the cheerleader, the water boy, every motherfucking thing down there in Miami. They ready to fire all that shit.
Now, even your own team, your own fan base on here saying this might last year.
Boy, I teach you why I'm gonna hire Miami niggas so goddamn good in the whole season, boy, you gonna think they won the national championship this year. I promise you.
If not the national championship, something close to it.
Every off season, boy, all Miami Hurricanes, boy, they happy in the motherfucker. Boy, everybody getting along. Everybody talking shit about Florida State, about what the fuck we gonna do. And when the last time Georgia won a national championship, and how many rains Miami got, they gonna put out all them on that best rain. They gonna put all them motherfuckers.
So Henry Lee, you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna.
Motherfuckers turnover change. You gonna see them win them motherfuckers and all that shit.
So you ain't gonna.
Third game of the season, call. They ready to burn that shit down.
So you ain't gonna don't.
We can't even have a decent shit. Everybody cussing everybody out. Come out, fuck you. The fucking linebacker folks need to go and fuck you. And, just chill. I love this shit.
So you ain't gonna donate some money so you can be the next AD at FSU?
Man, we good, dog. We good, dog. I let the rest of me is good, dog.
Man, we gonna see though. All I'm saying is y'all took the cheap route. Y'all hired a booster because y'all know y'all ain't had to pay him. He been paying y'all for years.
It was a smart route, though, green guy. It was a smart route. What do you mean?
The cheap way.
This man know what we need. This man know what we need to do, dog.
Man, we see what happened in college football. We see what happened in college football when you be cheap. Y'all gonna learn.
No, they were talking about getting the man from Louisville. What the fuck we need from Louisville? What the fuck Louisville done no more?
What about your alumni?
You acting like we lost out on something. What we lost out on?
What about your alumni that's at Alabama?
Oh, I know something else I had meant to bring up too. You talking about out there on AD and shit. The only motherfucking thing that you want to bring up off that man's resume is a motherfucking Central Michigan. Why the fuck you don't bring up the fight that he was on Alabama style? Why you don't bring up the motherfucking fight?
What did he do for Alabama? What did he do for Alabama?
You bring up the motherfucking fight that ended up being all in the NFL with the Dallas Cowboys and shit. So next time you make a motherfucking video,
but you talking about he at the Dallas Cowboys. Man, Jerry Jones don't let nobody make no decision. He do all of that.
He don't got to make no motherfucking decision. He right there with.
So you gotta. So what does having him with the Cowboys on his resume do if they ain't never let him do shit when he was there? The man's biggest success is Central Michigan.
They'll see how a business supposed to be ran. They'll see how to do this. They'll see how to do that. He had to make no decision. He soaked all that shit up with like a sponge and brought that shit to that ass.
You know what though? We're gonna just watch this man work and we're gonna see how that shit end up. You could be right. You could be right now. You could be right. I could be 100% wrong.
It's gonna be that's the smartest thing FSU done in a while, dog.
So y'all basically paid the man with his own money.
Listen, it's just like I told you. Just make sure from now on when you go to talk about that man, don't just talk about Central Michigan. Talk about Oklahoma. Talk about Alabama. Talk about the Dallas Cowboys.
It really.
All that man shit. Now don't just bring up Central Michigan.
Really. You know me by now. I ain't bringing up none of that nice shit. You know me by now. I'm gonna find every single thing on that man that's negative.
That's why I got to come on the motherfucking show and keep this motherfucking shit in line. Cause you know how this shit looking crazy as hell if it was bitch just listening to you talking.
Man, you know damn well I ain't finna.
I got to come on the show and straighten this shit out. So all y'all in the motherfucking chat, all y'all recruits that listening, don't listen to that motherfucking bullshit, motherfucking teach you how I be talking about. Cause he gonna make this shit look so motherfucking bad. I'm telling you.
Man, I'm telling you.
Come on the motherfucking death row. If you tired of motherfucking goddamn it, ugly ass birds and shit running around on that motherfucking field.
I'm telling you, hey, if y'all wanna hear
and shit with this shit, with the motherfucking dolphin and shit, come on the motherfucking death row, goddamn it.
No, let me tell you this. If y'all wanna hear some nice
Walk out your motherfucking dorm or your classroom and go out there on your motherfucking football field and walk through your stadium and run some route, come on the motherfucking death row.
Now let me say this. Let me say this.
45-minute bus ride to get to the goddamn stadium.
Let me say this. Now, if you want to hear nice shit about Florida State, if y'all want to hear all that nice shit about Florida State, y'all go listen to War Chant and y'all go listen to 863 Seminole. They'll tell you all the nice stuff you need to hear about Florida State. Now, if you want somebody to clown their ass, come on over here.
Hey, and I don't fuck with I ain't even gonna say that. 863, shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? He got his all panties and shit all up in the bunch with me. He don't like me, but I don't give a fuck. But anyway, 863, he just like me, dog. We don't be worried about no motherfucking Miami and shit, dog.
Shit, me. Every time we lose, that boy be trolling.
863, he green as fuck too. That's why y'all make a show together. But that one thing I can't say about it, he don't be on that fuck shit like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, that boy be trolling when we lose.
So shout out to Green and 863. He probably in this bitch too.
That man be trolling when we lose. Just as much as I be trolling when y'all lose. Stop it.
Yeah, but 863 don't be on that shit like that, dog.
Nah, he don't troll it. He don't troll as much as I do.
He don't have no choice but to troll because you be talking so much shit, so he don't be having no choice but to come back and say some shit. So that's all that be. Us Seminole fans, dog, don't be worried about y'all like that, dog.
Man.
We don't be worried about y'all, the green guy. That's real shit, dog.
Well, hey, man, I appreciate having you on, man. Next time I do this thing, you got to come on, call again. Fix your phone, man, so you can come on the screen.
Well, I got there, so because you know I want to show my face. I'm not no motherfucking scary ass nigga sitting all behind the motherfucking, whatever the fuck you call them motherfuckers. You know I like to come on. I'm going to figure this shit out, dog. I got this new phone. And I ain't, you know what I'm saying, every time I try to come in and get something out my mic or camera on the live and shit. But other than that, I was trying hard as fuck to motherfucking get this bitch to come on. But I want to come in so motherfucking bad. But I done got a little bit of it off, but now
listen, say if you can't get on, save that number.
Hey, but on the real though, man, I need to get up with you, man, and talk to you about some business shit though. You know what I'm saying? So I need to figure out how to get in contact with you like that.
That same number.
Facebook and all that shit. So I ain't gonna never get in touch with you like that. But
call that same number.
I'm gonna get in touch with you, dog, on some business shit.
Call that same number.
That's your number. I can get in touch with you.
Yeah. Call that number. You'll get right to me.
Even if you ain't on the show.
Even if I ain't on the show. That's my Google.
I've been meaning to figure out how to do that, but I need to I'll let you on the business level.
All right, man. Well, I'm about to wrap this show up, man. So just hit me up.
Hey, and all y'all in the motherfucking chat, I thank y'all for hanging out with us. Like I say, ain't nothing but real shit coming from this motherfucking way. Ain't no troll shit. So when you see me in the motherfucking chat, all that green ass, all that lame ass shit, like I say, everybody different. You do what you want to do. If you just green as fuck, I mean, not green got T2Y. Now that's another type of green. So you know what I'm saying? He green. That's my nephew. He on that green ass jitterbug and shit. But I'm talking about on that green ass fuckboy ass shit that niggas be on in the motherfucking chat. If that's how y'all live y'all life, then y'all just be miserable for the rest of y'all life. Cause here release straight. And I'm out.
All right, boss.
Yeah.
Oh man, shout out to Henry Lee, man. Tonight's been a hell of a night. That was fucking hilarious. Anyways, guys, it's about 9:00. I'm about to hang this thing up, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through tonight. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Everything, college football is winding down. Everybody preparing for bowl games except for Florida State. And we just gonna watch some bowl games coming up next week or whatever. We're gonna see how the coaching carousel, how the commitments and the recruiting going on, and I'm gonna try to my best to keep you guys updated, So appreciate everybody, and y'all have a good night. Go Canes, not Seminoles.